Ho ho ho, motherfuckers! It's another episode of Zelda Second Quest.
Oh, Santa Link.
Yeah, screw that. I got a clock for the only enemy there for some reason. Also, yeah, you need the recorder for Dungeon 3 now, which I never talked about it. The recorder. Yeah, you mentioned in your playthrough you did for your channel that you could use it to warp to other dungeons you've already completed.
Mm-hmm.
Where there was also the one instant you needed it to activate the entrance to a dungeon. Second Quest decided to take more advantage of that and have hidden caverns be accessible from using the recorder in certain areas. Ah, flashing ropes!
Ooh, blue ropes.
I believe there were actually... Oh, wait. Yeah, I was gonna say Oh, it might be another dungeon with, like, flashing, like, gold and blue, back-to-back. Cool, dungeon map already! This is an L with something else on the side, apparently. Neat. But yeah, we got the, recorder in the last dungeon, and, well, it's used for a lot in this quest, surprisingly.
Yeah.
I got a heart container out of it, and, yeah, needed it to get to Dungeon 3. Also, here's why I got the meat! You need it from Dungeon 3! Already! Move out of my way, fucker. Which, by the way, you need 2 pieces of meat in Second Quest. You'll need the second one in the later dungeon.
Hmm.
Oh, Second Quest, you're an asshole. Also, hi, Magical Boomerang! So far, I've got nothing useful from these dungeons. Well, the recorder's actually pretty useful, because it helps you get some heart containers.
Yeah.
And here for the next dungeon. But I got a boomerang and a magical boomerang, otherwise.
Also, this dungeon has an L.
Yes!
For the map.
This is probably the simplest dungeon of the game. You go for a straight B line to get to the magical boomerang, and then you come here.
What are those 2 dots on the end, though?
That's just where the dungeon ends. I guess they just wanted to add some challenge to the end of the dungeon, so they kind of made it so you had to go off a side path here.
Yeah, I mean, like, off to the left there.
Yeah, yeah. That's where the dungeon ends.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, we're about to go there. It's a bunch of stairs that leads to that. See, that was the boss of the dungeon! But we're not done yet. That was just for the compass. This dungeon's always a weird one. This is probably the easiest dungeon of the game, but it's always really weird how that works. Okay, he didn't turn into a rupee till later. That was interesting. Well, since we're almost done with this dungeon. Oh, time to start drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Because after this dungeon, this game becomes hell. Where all the rest of the asshole gimmicks in this game are introduced in the next dungeon, actually. Yeah, this is really weird. They have a boss not at the room before the end of the dungeon. It leads you the compass to the stairs to then get to here. That's what that little thing in the upper left corner is for. Don't know why, but there you go. Pretty dumb.
Yeah.
And now we make our way to Dungeon 4, which... Oh yeah, I remembered having trouble finding it, but I think I'm gonna find it soon. Oh, which, by the way, I completely forgot. Hey, Coda, you know what story I have to tell?
Oh boy, what story do you have to tell?
It's a story of something that happened to me a little while ago that, had to go to the hospital for.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah. So you guys are wondering what's been up with me during this whole frickin' color video bullshit. Well, I've still been working the kitchen job I have, and, well, something interesting happened over one of the weekends where my, where the underboss of who I work with had a relative get color video. So I had to work a lot of extra hours. And, well, one of the days, I had an incident cutting an apple. Yeah, basically, keep it simple. I was cutting an apple, trying to make slices for, you know, prep for the food and all that. The blade of the knife slipped off the apple and landed right on my thumb. Right through the nail.
Ooh.
Yep. So, I had to cover it up. I was dripping blood everywhere. I had to frickin' wrap it up. My boss looked at it. It was like, we could probably glue it back together. Then he looked at it again. And he was like, oh, this might need stitches. We gotta get you somewhere else. Like, you think? You don't say. Oh, by the way, time for money grinding.
26 cents later.
With booing in the background. There we go, I maxed out money!
Wait, was there doing it?
Yes. I put booing in the background because I wanted this cash, goddammit. Because I need to buy a second piece of meat!
Excuse the interruption.
What?
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry.
It's all good. But yeah. Anyway, back to the story of, well, they saw my thumb, thought it would need stitches, so they decided not to glue it and instead take me to urgent care. Had to go there.
Right.
Fill out forms, wait a half hour. Then they looked at it, they were like, well, you should probably go to an ER because they have tools better suited for this. So I had to go to an ER. I had to go to my mom's hospital to go get treatment there. I was at that hospital for 3 fucking hours till they finally got it done.
Ugh.
On the plus side, it got me out of work for the day.
There you go.
But, oh boy. Apparently the way they described it, it was that I amputated the tip of my thumb.
Mm.
It's like, yeah, there's, like, noticeable, like, part of my thumb is missing, but it wasn't all that terrible. Well, thankfully. Fuck you, old
Yeah.
man! But, yeah. That's more or less the story of it. Had to sit there for freaking 2 hours. I eventually called my mom over to try to get her to speed things up. It barely helped.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the ER on a weekend. There was a lot of young freaking doctors and nurses there.
Mm.
I was like, there, filling out a form. Half hour later. All right, let's get your readings, your temperature, your height and weight, all that shit. Another half hour. All right, let's take you to this bed. 5 minutes later. Okay, let's ask some things about where you've been. All right, half hour later. Okay, let's actually look at your thumb now. It's like, okay, we're going to need to get some glue for that. We'll be back with that. Half an hour later. Hey, we need to ask about your insurance information, motherfucker. And then 45 minutes later, I eventually got my mom to come by, and then they're like, oh, sorry it took us so long. We had some emergencies to deal with. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh, go on. Tell me more.
Yeah, like, that seems kind of dumb to say to a patient. It's like, sorry it took so long. We had some, you know, actual emergencies to deal with. It's like, you know, I get that this wasn't a major emergency, but I don't like the idea you kind of belittled my incident, though.
Yeah. Yeah, because I've definitely gone through that torture when... I'm sorry.
You good?
Because I definitely gone through that BS back when I've fractured my shoulder blade for the emergency room.
Right.
Haven't dealt with that shitstorm.
Yeah, I remember when I broke my collarbone from falling off my bunk bed. I got care for that much quicker. Like, I think I got there, like, 10 minutes later, they were getting an x-ray of it and everything. But, oh no!
Right.
My thumb, I cut through my thumb, and it's bleeding like crazy. You can hold it out for 3 hours. Just hold it out, you bitch.
Yeah.
It was a long day. For a while, I think I'd rather be at work right now than have to sit here and not have any treatment whatsoever!
Yeah.
It was a long fucking day.
I bet.
But they came out, they did the little tourniquet thing they do to squeeze one of your appendages to stop the blood flowing through it. And then they got rid of the loose part of the nail, and then they, put some injection into my thumb. That hurt like hell! how he was like doing all this, showing it to the young person he was trying to teach.
It's like, hey, look at this.
He's just doing all this shit, and then eventually I went to the pain. I was like, ah! And he's like, oh yeah, you're gonna feel a little sting. It's like, oh, thank you, I didn't notice. It's like, Jesus. Ugh. But on the good side, my thumb is pretty much healed now, so that's, you know. My thumb is almost perfectly fine again.
Yay!
Yep. I can't do hand modeling, but then again, it wasn't a plan for me anyway. That's my mom being a nurse like to joke about. It's like, well, he's not a hand model, he'll live. Like, yeah. I always love her somewhat blunt takes, because she's seen a lot of shit at the hospital. She belittles our injuries.
It's like, hey.
Yeah, just like when I broke my collarbone and fallen off the bunk bed in the middle of the night. She came in and was like, what happened? She heard me scream. I was like, oh, I burned my shoulder. It really hurts. She's like, we'll deal with it in the morning. Go back to bed.
just give you some crackers. You'll be fine.
Yeah, Yeah, that kid, she knew what she was doing, so, you know, I don't mind at the end. Oh, by the way, here we are! New gimmick in the dungeons! So, you see that red bubble? Note I haven't swung my sword in a while since then.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I hit a blue, now I can swing my sword again. Here's the biggest dick move of this entire fricking second quest. Also, hello, Dig Dogger. Have some sound and die. But yep, the biggest dick move of this entire second quest. The red and blue bubbles. Where in first quest, you just have the flashing bubbles that when you hit them, you temporarily lose the ability to use your sword. Oh, it's a whole different beast in second quest. Now you also have red and blue bubbles.
Excuse the interruption.
Right.
That again. Yep.
Yeah.
But yep.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take that.
Okay, yeah, I guess you got a call. Alright. Okay, he's busy. Anyway, yes. You got red and blue bubbles. You have the red bubbles, and when you get hit by them, you lose the ability to swing your sword. Permanently. Yep. Also, hello, Mighty Darknuts. Good to see you already. I'll use bombs to make you a lot weaker. But yeah, you got the red bubbles that make you lose your ability to swing your sword permanently. That is until you run into a blue bubble, which gives you the ability to swing your sword. So yeah, you basically have enemies that can disable and re-enable you to use your sword altogether. That is the worst thing about second quest of Zelda 1. Like, yeah, the temporary ones were annoying, but at least you got around them. Permanent ones, and there's only red bubbles in a room? Well, you're gonna need to bomb your way out of situations or hope you have weapons to fight off other enemies. And of course, they start exploring this gimmick a lot. Start having rooms with a bunch of red bubbles to trap you, and you have to work your way to get the blue bubble so you can use your sword again. And with this dungeon and the fact there are so many dark nuts around, this dungeon is absolute hell. Thank God for that clock. But yeah, this is my least favorite dungeon of the whole game. This dungeon is just hell. This new bubble mechanic being added in, so many freaking blue dark nuts, which are hell to deal with. Hi, Aquamantis, fuck you, I'm gonna stab you in the head. And, oh my god. And we're not even the end of that yet. There's still a lot of other bad things about this dungeon. It's a large variety of enemies, a dig dogger thrown in the middle of it. Oh man, this is the dungeon that never stops giving. Oh man, this dungeon sucks. Ugh. So yeah, this is where true hell in second quest begins. You have the hell of getting around the map first off, which you don't need to actually explore anything. You want to get to the first dungeon just fine. But I would definitely suggest, I would definitely suggest at least getting the power glove. Yeah, getting the glove and something else, and the other heart before the second dungeon, so you at least get the white sword. Also, I got a book! Can't use that! fucking Book of Mudora. Completely worthless right now, but you can get it in Dungeon 4. Second quest.
Alright.
Okay,
Alright,
you're
so
back.
this is probably going to be the last episode we're going to record for a little bit because
Oh, you got something you gotta do.
yeah, I got to go take care of certain thing.
Okay, yeah, you did tell me about that. Alright. I don't think this episode's gonna be super long, but it might be the longest one so far.
Well, I mean, now I'm talking about another thing in regards to the day we recorded.
Oh, you're actually gonna go do that, okay.
Well, more like I have to at this point, but whatever.
Ah, you're being forced. Okay.
Yep.
I mean, they want you to express it. You express your right, I get it.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Anyway, yeah. I was talking about a lot of the shit that sucks in this dungeon. The red and blue bubbles that disable and re-enable you the ability to swing your sword altogether.
Alright.
Because that's fun, permanently losing the ability to swing your sword. The blue dark nuts being all over the place. That's also fun. Also, I got the book.
Yep.
I also got that book item already. How much use is
Twilight
it?
by Stephanie Meyer.
Yes. Yep. Guess how much use that item is to me right now.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, and won't be useful till the last dungeon of the game. Oh, yeah, that's right. That item moves to Dungeon 8. Fucking second quest, man. But we're not the worst this dungeon has to offer. It's also the most complex up to this point. And it has two other dickish gimmicks that are, like... One's exclusive to this dungeon, one is not. Jeez, this legion of freaking golden dark nuts. But yeah, of the first 5 dungeons, this is definitely the hardest, and I would say this is probably my least favorite dungeon of the game. At least the later ones are more of a maze, but they're not, like, awful, except for level 6.
Oh, it's like they give you bombs, but you can't bomb the wall.
Yep. Speaking of which, I bet you'd like to have more bombs! Through a freaking invisible wall! Bomb upgrade! They also changed the dungeons that the bomb upgrades are in. So, yep. You can get the first one in Dungeon 4, and I think the second one comes in Dungeon 8. So, yeah, at least you get extra bombs, but trust me, you'll want those! Once you start getting into rooms full of Dodongos, especially this dungeon, you're definitely going to want those extra bombs.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go! Another room! Oh, never mind. That's the next room. Excuse me, fuck you. Here we go. A dark room! Oh, never mind, it's the next room. God damn it! Yes, let me use the recorder on the goo piles. That'll work.
Oh yes, lighten up the room with your music.
Yeah, that's how I always do it. And yet, once I do that, everybody leaves. What the hell did I do?
You know what you did.
God damn it. Oh, here's another annoying set of rooms. I'm leaving. Like that room, you can push a block and you can only go through certain doors when you do that. That's a fun gimmick that starts in this dungeon.
Alright.
God, I hate this dungeon so much. Oh, here we go. Here's a fun room.
Yep. Alright, well, I'm being called away, so I'll probably join in next episode.
Okay.
Later.
Alright, I'll
Alright.
just finish off this one. Yeah, just so this dungeon sucks. Oh, okay, he left. Yep, see you later then. So it's just me now. Bad timing for this, huh? Okay, well, anyway. Well, I can inform him once we get through it. But, yeah, this dungeon's absolute hell on earth. No red bubble! No! There's another good use you have for bombs. If you can't swing your sword and you have to kill an enemy to get out somewhere, you're gonna need to use your goddamn bombs. If you go in the direction of the arrow. Yeah, so lead me to Death Mountain. Fuck you, by the way. Hey, stop doing that! I want you dead, old man! Oh, that's how it's gonna be, huh? You wanna kill me? Yes! Alright, fine. Yep, take that, old man. Wait, what the? Leave your life or money. What? Oh, you son of a bitch! Haha, I got 2 now! Oh. And there's the other gimmick with this freaking dungeon! Well, actually, you'll see that in a later dungeon. Leave your life for money. That's right. There are a few rooms in the game that you can either permanently lose 1 heart, or you can choose...
Sorry about that.
Oh, you're back.
Slightly wide. Like they just were telling me that they were leaving to go do something real quick, but I am gonna
Leave
head out
after
and do
this
that
episode.
thing.
Right.
Yeah, definitely after this episode.
Okay, yeah. All right, well, I think we're getting close to the end. By the way, you missed the room of the old man here. Leave your life for money.
Oh, of course.
Yep, that starts with this dungeon. And useless hint, you go in the direction of the arrow. That leads to Death Mountain. Fuck you.
You go in the direction of the arrow.
That's it. Yep. Fucking asshole.
Yeah, it's like, okay. If I go in the direction of the arrow, what?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. How the fuck would I know? Ugh.
Here's how.
Shut up.
Yeah, fuck you, old man.
Wait, you didn't grab the key.
I couldn't. I don't have the step ladder.
Oh,
And you can't get it with a
Don't you have-
boomerang.
I was gonna say, don't you have the raft?
No. Didn't get it yet.
Oh, that's right.
Like I said, we're gonna get to that in this dungeon, actually.
Oh,
Oh. I mean, it's not too bad what you learn about it, but yeah, if you're careless, it could really piss you off.
right.
Oh, this dungeon just it's just awful. It's the worst. It's the fucking worst.
Oh, wait, I think I remember now. I think I remember what it is now.
Yeah, basically, you'll see it once we get to the end of the dungeon. You probably know exactly what it is.
Oh, I know what it is now. Yes.
Oh. Like, this is the worst part of Second Quest right here. This is the worst part. Because you got a dungeon full of hellish enemies, a crazy maze of walls to walk through, bubbles that can disable your sword swinging, an asshole who asks you to either give up a heart permanently or pay 50 rupees to go on to the next room, which you need to go through, by the way. Not to mention, the items you get in the dungeon, one is a book you can't even do anything with, and the other is hidden in an asshole location.
Yep.
God, like, this dungeon is the epitome of everything I hate about Second Quest. It really is. Like, this is probably the only time you'll hear me be angry watching this. Like,
Yep.
also, this is a D.
D for dickish design.
Yes. So you can probably guess the last letter is P?
F.
F. For fuck this! God damn it. Leave me alone, Red Bubble! Now that I got the map to show you what the D is, now it's time to go to the end of the dungeon. Fuck you, by the way. Go the direction of the arrow. Yeah, point at this, bitch! Oh yeah, also you have to get used to a lot of, pushing blocks with bubbles bothering you all the time. Thank God the bubbles don't hurt you. That would make it so much worse. Yes, let me take damage to be able to use my sword again. I love that idea. Oh, so much anger. Fuck off! Fuck off! Yeah, the red...
Hi, Dick Dogger.
Yeah.
Again.
Uh-huh. Like I said, they lay the bosses out in a lot of places now. So you'll be running through all the boss enemies a lot more frequently. Even some of the asshole ones, like the multi-headed dragon, not even as an end dungeon boss. Alright, sweet, a heart container. I got 10 hearts. Alright, there's a Triforce Shard. Wait a minute. I feel like there's something else in this room. I was never up here yet. Oh my god! So yeah,
Whoa.
you like that? They had a secret wall hidden behind the room with the Triforce Shard. So you have to run up here, because here's the thing. The item pass here is essential. Oh, not to mention you better have bombs handy. So try to do that technique and trap them in the smoke so you can get more bombs out of them. Best way to do it, get them to eat a bomb or hope they land next to one. Ugh. And one last groove of torture because fuck you.
Just go.
Yeah, don't go through that door. That is not what you want to do. When you do that, you can't come back here until you make your way back around.
Oh, okay.
The items in this room, which you can't access till you kill all the enemies. Thankfully, the Dark Nuts, these rooms are actually not bad, because you can stab them to the wall. Ha! I'm the master of penetrating walls! Fuck you! Oh. This dungeon's just the worst. Like, it seriously brought every bad thing in the game in here, except for 2 enemies.
Useless clock.
Thanks! For the last enemy, I got a fucking clock, thanks! Fucking dick. I also have fun finding the block that's pushed to activate the stairs. And there's your fucking raft! You had to do all this with a goddamn raft!
Yep.
Like, fuck this. You can go to the left back there, but if you do, you can't return to this room. So, you know.
I think that's the angriest I've heard you in a long time, dude.
Dude, this is infuriating. This part of the game is absolutely infuriating.
I know.
Like, yo, when I learned that was how that worked, it pissed me off so much.
Yeah.
This dungeon is the worst this game gets, thankfully. But still, fuck you.
Right.
Oh. Well, at least we got to that dungeon finally. Now, take me closer to the next dungeon I need to go to, please. Close enough. Oh, god damn it! I was just here, bitch! Okay, that's better. God damn it. God damn it. The thing that sucks, though, the warps only go over the former dungeon locations, so...
Yeah.
It doesn't exactly make the most sense in Second Quest. Another useless fucking clock! Fuck off! Oh. Well, at least we'll actually start having fun after this episode.
Yeah.
Sure, let's go with that. But yep, hope you got that raft, because that's the only way to get to Dungeon 5. Yeah, this dungeon location didn't change. Thankfully. Oh. There we go. I had a fun episode today.
Yeah.
So,
I bet.
that'll end this episode. So, come back next time we actually get to Dungeon 5.
Yep. See you guys then.
Yep, see you then.